Hey guys, this is Frenzy, bringing you a game from Intel Extreme Masters Tournament in China between JYP, spawning as the red Protoss in the top position, and EGPuma spawning in the right position as the blue Terran. I'm definitely going to have to say that Puma is the favorite here between these two Koreans, but JYP definitely going to be able to hold his own a little bit against Puma, but Puma is just so good. Especially, I think this Terran versus Protoss is his best matchup. He loves using the 1-1-1 in this. So we'll have to see what JYP can do against Puma here. JYP not really performing all that well in this tournament either. Getting 2-0'd by Damaga earlier in this tournament. Definitely didn't expect that to happen. This probe going to go straight to the middle of the map and check this Zelnaga tower. Extremely smart, checking for any little proxy raxes or anything, and going to actually check cross positions first. Puma getting up that gas geyser, taking his barracks. Same for our Protoss. And now JYP is going to be able to scout. Is going to be walled off here. That generally suggests Hellions. As well, Puma going to go over and scout his opponent. And this Marine's going to come out, try to kill off that probe. And going to scare that probe away. Here comes the factory coming up, so it will be some Hellion play. Unless it's some sort of a 1-1-1 build with a Banshee. Also very possible from this opening. Pretty much this wall off, trying to deny scouting and trying to deny any pressure that could come up for like a quick Zealot Stalker pressure. Zealot obviously will be useless while getting these Hellions up, if that's what he's going for. Puma inviting that probe in to be killed by these Marines. JYP not really going to have it. And this Stalker just going to scout the outskirts of his natural base. Make sure there's nothing over there, no hidden SCVs going to come in to scout, anything like that. And we do see this bunker coming up. We do see a tech lab and a starport, so this definitely is going to be a Banshee build. And we'll see how much damage this is going to do. This is a very fast expansion from JYP, and this is going to be actually very dangerous to hold. Especially if the Stalker is this out of position. This is actually extremely dangerous. Looking for any hidden SCVs. Really needs to get back home before this Banshee comes out, though. Nothing building out of this gateway. And Cloak actually going to be researched on this Banshee. This is going to be one of those variations of this Banshee build. And if there's no Robo or no Forge out, this is going to be very, very dangerous. He's going up to 3 gateways here. This SCV is going to get in and scout as well. I'm guessing this SCV scout, if it would have seen a Robo, would have canceled that Cloak. Here comes down the Robo now. Is this SCV going to scout it? Going into Puma's vision, he does click on that, so he does get the scout on that Robo. Will he cancel this Cloak? Is what I'm wondering. It looks like... I'm not sure if he can quite get an Observer out. Not super good with the timings of Terran versus Protoss. Protoss also made a forward pylon here as well, but not going to be able to really get up this ramp and do much damage. Oh, we are going to actually see a Raven after this Banshee. Still going to have the Banshee, and yeah, he's definitely not going to have that Observer quite out in time. And Puma really needs to be careful. Doesn't want to lose that before Cloak. And now Cloak has started, and he's going to have free reign in JYP's base, killing so many probes. He's got about 10 seconds left before that observer gets here. Going to probably just go home and get repaired, or maybe stay around. Try to get this last probe kill. What do we got going on back in Puma's base? Building up a lot of Marines. Got that Banshee coming. We have a siege tank on the way. Still no expansion, so this is going to get really aggressive. Trying to chase down and kill that Banshee. Not going to quite do it. And we just see one Stalker being warped in. Actually going to come with this Stalker over here to try to intercept that Banshee halfway. It's actually a really smart play. And Puma with a very intimidating force right now. I do not know why JYP is this far extended forward. Going to see that there is no natural. I'm going to see all of these units here taking out that observer. And this is going to be extremely hard to deal with. We are probably going to see him push with siege mode here. And this is definitely all in at this point, but I don't think that JYP has enough to be able to deal with this. He has a couple of mortals going to be out, but with so many Marines here, and an SCV pull, this is designed to kill. And JYP should definitely be trying to micro these Stalkers, get a couple extra hits on these Marines as they're backing forward. Stalkers outrange and are faster than Marines, but can't get surrounded by these SCVs. Can't take too much damage either. He's going to lose one of those Stalkers. A little bit of miss micro there, and I don't know why JYP is going to try to engage here. These siege tanks are going to just clean up these Stalkers. So many Marines here. And does take down those siege tanks, but just so many Marines for EGPuma. And actually this is pretty good micro from JYP, killing off a lot of these units. But here comes another tank in the mix. Gonna probably wait for that to reinforce. And JYP doing a pretty good job at defending this. But at the same time, a Banshee in the back of the base of JYP. Doing so much damage. Puma gonna draw this army out of position. Go forward with his force and take out this Nexus, it looks like. It looks like that Banshee did fall. Takes out the Nexus. And gonna build a bunker on the low ground here. At the same time, probably waiting for a point defense, drawing enough energy for that, and then he's gonna push in. And this is looking very intimidating. He's gonna try to warp in a Stalker here, but it's just not gonna do any damage. There's so many Marines still left. Gonna take out that one supply depot, and that's about all the damage he's gonna do with that. Could get a couple force fields on the ramp. And the income tab, JYP still very, very ahead of EGPuma because of that SCV pull. We have 3 Immortals out right now. Not going to do anything against all of these Marines. We'll take out that tank quite quickly, though. Puma getting up another Banshee, probably going to go and harass the back of the main base of JYP again. And Puma going to find that pylon, take it out. JYP trying to do a little bit of a sandwich with some units here, but I don't know if that's a smart decision or not. Looks like going to catch some of these Marines out of position. But the siege tank sieging up, that will be enough to be able to push this army back. Just trying to cut off any reinforcements he can. This observer going to come in here, see that there's another Banshee, and probably return home. At the same time, he's scanning the top of the ramp. And here comes that Banshee and going to get taken out instantly. JYP definitely ready for that. And it looks like Puma's going to pull back here. And a lot of Zealots here could get caught, are going to get caught, taking out all of these Zealots here. And tons of reinforcements for Puma. This is going to be so dangerous to deal with. And it looks like JYP knows what he's going to knows what he's doing. He's going to pull back. He definitely should not be trying to engage this. There's no way he's going to win this battle. So many Marines. And no form of area of effect for JYP as well. 4 Immortals out, but there's so many Marines here. There's just going to be so much DPS. JYP sees that, wisely going to pull back. But I just don't see how he's going to be able to deal with this. I don't think Stargate was the right option. Maybe to deal with this Banshee threat, but just so many Marines. And here comes a huge engagement. These Marines just dealing so much damage here, lifting up that siege tank. But it doesn't even need the tank, just so many Marines dealing their DPS. Just able to stutter step micro right into this army from JYP. And this looks like it's going to be an easy GG for EGPuma. Going to take this game 1. And Puma takes game 1. And I'm going to start the next game up in just a second, so check that out.